unfortunately, only until 8 o'clock.
We certainly appreciate you guys joining us here this morning. We know you have a lot of choices out there. We appreciate you checking us out, checking in. We're live at the Real Animals Facebook page, the Hubbard's Marina Facebook page, and the Hubbard's YouTube channel as well. So please feel free to join us there. You can drop your questions and comments in there, or you can give us a call at 1-800-969-9352. We got the great Derek DuBose on the other side of the wall. His will be the first voice you hear if you do give us a buzz this morning, and we certainly want to hear from you. We want to talk a little fishing, lots going on. Weather stabilized a little bit, kind of, but not for long.
I mean, right now, potentially, it's going to be stabilized for the week. It's not stabilized yet, though. It is definitely going to be a little bit turbulent today for those of us offshore-wise, but it is getting better, and it looks like we have a lot to celebrate because potentially it's going to calm down through the day a little bit today, but it's still going to be blowing mostly 20 miles an hour for a majority of the day, if not the whole day today. Tomorrow looks a lot better, but still a little bumpy offshore. And then Monday, man, it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and even into Saturday, it's looking real nice.
That's good.
So that is our first 5-6 day weather window that I've seen in 3 weeks.
At least.
Yeah. 3.5 weeks. So I am celebrating this morning and keeping my fingers and toes crossed and saying a prayer that knocking on some wood all at the same time, that hopefully that stays this way because we need it business-wise and the fish need it temperature-wise.
100%.
We got to get that water temperature back up, man. It is freezing for our snook population.
And I saw piles of fish yesterday. I was on the water for several hours, had the skiff out up super shallow where a lot of our big trout and redfish should be. Went to one of my very favorite haunts first. Only saw 2 big trout down probably a stretch of 150, 200 yards, where normally I would find, 30, 40 of these really big gator trout in there, 22 to 26, 27 inches usually floating around in these areas. Nothing in there.
Hopefully they weren't floating.
No, they weren't floating. I didn't see any dead fish yesterday, which was a good sign. I know
Where were you?
Reports came in Fort DeSoto.
Fort DeSoto. So no dead fish around Fort DeSoto.
I know. Well, I'm not going to say there's none around there.
None that you saw.
None that I saw. And that's really what all my reports were kind of scattered. A canal here, a canal there, some fish got caught somewhere. What I did notice yesterday, I hit a shoreline after going to my first spot. The north wind was kind of blowing right down this shoreline, and I kept thinking, and the water in there was just a little bit dirty. I just kept wondering. I was like, I wonder. I went to a protected shoreline, so a shoreline where the north wind blows over the top of it, top of the island, much warmer.
Better
and
fishing.
Boom, lots of fish. I probably saw 100 fish down one stretch, big schools, big groups of big gator trout, lots of redfish. I never saw a piece of bait. Well, I saw a few mullet, but never saw any bait. So obviously they're predominantly on a crustacean feed right now. But interesting, something to think about if you're going out today, tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday. Try to find those protected shorelines where that north wind is blowing over the top of it, and the sun can bake on it a little bit. That really, really helps. And again, I say this all the time when we get into the spring, into the fall, when we're transitioning the other direction, 1 or 2 degrees. 3 degrees makes a huge difference to these fish, just like it does in your house. If you change your AC from, 73 to 70, you're going to notice a big temperature change. And the same thing in the water. That couple degrees makes a big difference. So find that little bit warmer water. I could not catch fish yesterday to save my life. I mean, they wanted nothing to do with artificials moving on the bottom. So, and then talking to my guys who were out with customers, they had a pretty decent bite on shrimp under the docks. Just putting it up underneath there with an egg sinker or on a jig head, letting it sit, letting those fish mosey on over. eat that crustacean that can't get away. Nice and easy meal, So
Dead cut bait has been good from what I've heard. And just bouncing around the buoys, Clearwater Beach, the water temperature is 54. Pretty wild there. Down on the South Shore, water temperature has warmed up quite a bit. It's 57 now. It's funny to say that that's warmed up, but it was 52 last time I looked a couple of days ago.
I got a report of 48.
Wow.
At the mouth of the Little Manatee River when the snook when the fish kill got reported up there, and then I had right from one of my guys' machines, they sent me a quick photo, and it was 49.4 degrees coming out of O'Neill's.
Wow.
So that water was below 50 in multiple spots.
Yeah, I'm seeing I think it's warmed up a lot because yesterday was nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
It was nice day.
For sure, yep.
And right there on the southeast side of Pinellas, it's 56. Up at the mouth of the Hillsborough, it's up to 58. So good news on that front. And it's supposed to be warming up. It's going to be sunny and 75 by the end of this work week. So that will help a lot. And what I've gathered, essentially around 56 degrees is where those snooks start to feel the hurt. Around 54 is where it gets dangerous. And like you said, a lot of reports of water temperatures below like 52, even into the 40s.
Yep.
And I think a majority of the videos that I saw where snook were either dead or floating on the bottom, a lot of that was like Tampa Bay North. And from what I've heard is Tampa Bay South has been strong. No real issues reported that I've heard of or seen.
I heard of a couple of spots in talking with the great Captain Scott Moore, a little bit with Justin Moore. There was a few areas down Anna Maria, Sarasota, that they lost some fish in some of the canals. But what I heard was in those same, they would be in a canal, some fish dead, some fish still alive, moving slowly. Yeah. So, but Ozzie Lessinger, Ozzie Fisher, Nick Fisher, my guys down at South Seas Island Resort said they got through it okay. I talked to Troy Pruitt down the Everglades. They made it through okay. So,
dude, that's the craziest part about this whole thing is the fact that there was snow in the Everglades on that Saturday morning, that really cold day.
Unbelievable, right?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Nuts.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Insane.
I normally I think to myself, I really like the cold. I like the change.
Yeah, I was about to blame you because you do talk about this a lot.
I do. Well, again, I really like a change of season. I like it to be cool. I like our water. The water's clean, unless the wind's blowing on it, making it, muddy. The areas I was in that were protected, that water is crystal clear. Yeah. I mean, beautiful water. And that I think we need. We need that. I know but I never asked for this kind of cold.
Yeah. But it's just like hurricanes, right? And hurricane is terrible. People lose things. It just impacts everything. But it's good for the environment. That's the silver lining there. It turns things over, shakes things up, stirs things up. And these cold snaps do the same thing. It cleans out a lot of the algae. It kills off a lot of stuff. The fish kills are terrible, but you look at the flip side of that, these fish kills, what happens? 2010, we lost a ton of snook. But the snook that survived, those were the strongest of the strong, and they're more cold tolerant, and they pass that gene along.
Yeah.
And same thing's going to happen here. That canal that Scott Moore was talking about, those fish that survived, they were the stronger of the species, and they're going to pass that along. So it's interesting. I think that's the silver lining I try to stay focused on.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. It's tough right now. It's just it's a little bit challenging, but I think it's and you'll be able to pick on me later if I'm wrong, but I believe that as we roll out of this and we roll into spring, we're going to feel the positive of this. We're going to have a crazy good bite when things warm up. That bait starts to show up again on the flat, the pinfish, the white bait, thread fins, everything goes crazy here in the spring. It's going to be a really, really, really good bite.
Yep. And then really to wrap up the weather talk here real quick, Monday is the quarter moon. So on the backside of this weekend, we do have that quarter moon, so a little bit of a slower moving tide for a majority of the work week. But as we approach next weekend, things start to spice up. We do have a new moon on the backside of next weekend, so things should get better as we approach the weekend. And looks like a great week out on the water with that slower moving tide. You're going to look for those constriction points where that water flow gets pushed, and look for those wind-blown shorelines as things start to warm up.
Miami Boat Show week.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah, Miami Boat Show. But at least the weather will be good. Weather update brought to you by our good friends at Reese Windows and Doors. You know, they're Florida's leading window and door company with over 50 years in business. They offer free installation. Most windows and doors installed in just 6 to 8 weeks. They only use in-house installers, no freelance contractors, and their work always comes with a double lifetime warranty, which means you never pay for warranty. And when you sell your house, the warranty transfers to the new owners, which adds value to your home. Visit ReeseWindows.com for more information. Yeah, Miami Boat Show week, not my favorite place, but
yeah,
going to go down there and hang out with the Skeeter boys a little bit on Thursday.
Yeah, now you don't have to travel very far. Yamaha booth all weekend or all week.
All week? Well, I won't be there all week. I'm filming in Crystal River on Wednesday.
Nice.
Good Lord willing. The warm-up should help. Going to try some shallow water group fishing.
Ooh,
And
with Brandon?
Catch and release. No, not with Brandon this time. Captain Vinny.
Okay.
Yep, Captain Vinny up there. So looking forward to that. When I come home Wednesday night, Thursday morning, roll down to Miami for the day. Check it out. Traveling man. I'm a traveler.
Yeah, seems like it.
Yeah, it's all good, though. All good stuff. Phone lines are open here. Questions, comments, fishing reports, 1-800-969-9352. It's the Bartow Ford Real Animals Radio Show. Light these phone lines up. Let's talk fishing. We'll be back. 970 WFLA.
$1,000 in your hand can change your whole week, even month. Each weekday, listen to the nationwide.
Bad Bunny.
Who do you think's going to win?
I don't think it's going to be a game.
The Seahawks are going to blow them out?
I hope it is. I think the Seahawks win big.
Yeah.
I really do. They're just better up front. I hope I'm wrong. I hope it's a really good game, but I don't.
They run a lot of cover, too, because their D-line is that good.
They're so good, bro.
Yeah.
I think they're just, and that's really the key.
If you're that ballsy where you can run a cover, too.
Bro, their D-line is brutal. Like, they bring it.
Yeah.
They got good linebackers. And offensive line. Their offensive line is really good, too. And you're talking the New England team that's starting 2 rookies on the offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a good combination.
Mm-hmm.
They got one of the best wide receivers in the league over there. They got a decent tight end. They got good running back. Darnold's playing well. I just don't see it.
Yep.
I don't really care who wins, but I don't see it. Ooh, 76 on Thursday.
Big O, what's up, dude? It's been a while.
Did you finally check in?
Yeah. Angel, good morning. Randall, William Keene, Jeff Reedy, good morning, guys. Brian, Paul. Don, Logan, what's going on, y'all? What's up, Jeff? Ice fishing in Wisconsin later today. David, Neil, good morning. Angela, Rodney, good morning, buddy. Jim, Pennsylvania. It's got to be cold this morning. Morning, Jerry. Sasha, Jeff. Morning, Shane. Angel, that's not going to catch on. OCC Roadhouse event. A bunch of people took pictures of that cardboard cutout. Thank you again, by the way.
Didn't do that.
And then it was then it became an AI fest with everybody doing different AI things, and yeah, it was pretty funny. They were putting stuff in my hands. They were dressing me up. The Hubbard's Marina supporters group got pretty colorful this week.
I love that.
Morning, Mike.
Apply in minutes and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I am grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote
You window and re-door.
That's ethos.com/turn.
I was thinking about that this morning. Re-roof.
Ooh, Jim said, yes, it is cold in Pennsylvania, 7 degrees.
That sounds like no fun at all.
Ilya Melanin is redefining what is possible on the ice. Known as the Quad God, the reigning world champion arrives in
Sasha, I'm right there with you. No ice fishing for me either.
to land a quadruple axel in competition. He isn't just performing a
Real in Florida, good morning.
the laws of physics. Melanin steps onto the Olympic ice looking to turn his technical revolution into pure gold. For more Winter Games gold, search Olympics on the iHeartRadio app. One stop for advertising, 844-844-iHeart. This is the Bartow Ford Real Animals Weigh-In, presented by Hubbard's Marina. Now your captains, Mike Anderson and Dylan Hubbard.
Welcome back. 970 WFLA. Whether you need a shingle, metal, tile, or a flat roof, you know our friends at Affordable Roofing System are your safest choice. Over 3 decades of roofing experience, let Affordable Roofing Systems guide you through this important process. You know, right now, you're not thinking about it a whole lot. It's cold out. It's no big deal. But before you know it, we'll have those rains again. The wind will come, and it'll be rainy, and don't keep putting that roof off. If you need repairs, you need replacement, call Affordable Roofing Systems today. 1-888-397-ROOF. Get you a free estimate or visit them online at affordableroofingflorida.com. I also want to talk to you about something. This is important.
Uh-oh.
Okay? This is important.
I feel like this is a hyperbole, but go ahead.
This is important stuff. No, our listeners will appreciate this because I went digging. We dug deep into the menu at the Friendly Fisherman.
See? I knew it.
Dude, seriously.
Dude, they released a new menu item that you'd be pretty pumped about. They have a new special this month. It's a baked redfish,
Really?
and it is amazing. It's as good as it sounds.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now that my wife is a very, very picky grouper sandwich cracker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Born and raised here. Been here her whole life.
You can't fool that palate.
No, and she's really, really her happiest when the sand is between her toes and she knows that there's a grouper sandwich in her future. The grouper sandwich at the Friendly Fisherman is ridiculous.
Fire.
It really is. It's I'm not blowing smoke. It's
There's
good.
standards there.
And the captain's platter, which I enjoyed again with that crazy gimmick all over the mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Woo!
It's good stuff.
Incredible, bro. Lightly blackened, incredible.
Yeah. They have a really good ribeye, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the other thing, and this might be the most important for our listeners to know. The beer is so cold that it hurts your teeth a little. That's how it should be. Ice cold Mick Ultra. It was incredible. We went to a basketball game over there. My grandson had a basketball game. Followed it up with dinner at the Friendly Fisherman. Phew. My grandson had the game winner. It was phenomenal.
Yeah. A little trolling Dylan on the way. Yeah.
Well,
it was nice.
Well, you can't not go by Hubbard's and get your picture taken with the giant 6'7" cardboard cutout of Dylan Hubbard. I mean, I've never seen anything so cool in my life. You're the only person I know that has a cardboard cutout. You're so famous.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, you should
I
have
think
had
it's
your.
my staff trolling me, but
You should have
we'll
had your
let that
Fox
go.
13 T-shirt on.
They haven't given me one yet.
You don't get a T-shirt yet?
No. They released even this year at the beginning of the year in January. The photogs showed up and they've got all this cool new gear. They've got shirts and jackets and vests and
You got nothing?
I've got nothing.
That's messed up, dude.
I even commented. I was like, "That's a really nice jacket."
You need to redo your contract, bro. That's messed up, dude. Damn.
That's the thing is there is no contract.
I was
I'm
gonna
just
say.
flying by the seat of my pants over there.
Yeah, I was with
Every day is a blessing.
I was with News Channel 8 for 10 years. I don't think I ever got a T-shirt or a jacket either. So
Just smile and wave,
tough
boys.
it up, yeah. Tough it up.
Just happy to be here.
Exactly. How can I help you?
Yeah, just don't mess this up.
Right. Hey, listen, but seriously, the Friendly Fisherman, absolutely fantastic. If you haven't been by John's Pass to check it out, I highly, highly recommend it. Went by there, did a little photo shoot. We did a cooking segment with them. I had the captain's platter, brought the wife
he's
back
addicted.
in. I am absolutely I'm telling you, the bread is people screw up the bread on a grouper sandwich all the time. It's perfect, dude. It is absolutely fantastic. So everything y'all do over there, the French fries were good. I mean, it's just really good food.
Wait till you try some of the appetizers.
I'm a big believer that there's a ton of seafood restaurants in the Bay Area that do tourist seafood.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That
I know
Joe
exactly
Blow
what you
comes
mean.
from Ohio and he's like, "Oh my God, that was so good." And then somebody who lives here is like, "That's terrible."
When people come to John's Pass and they ask me where Bubba Gump seafood is, it makes me cringe. I was like, it's almost like a sin to call that seafood.
Yeah, it's not great.
I mean, I know where their freezer is, and I see what's in it.
It's not great.
That's where all your seafood is.
Yeah, it's not great. It's really not. You guys really do it right. Beth and I both said right away that that's how seafood should be done. That's a place where locals can go, and I promise you will get a great meal. They do a great job. I was just unbelievably. I was impressed with the captain's platter and didn't want to very far from it, and the wife went and got the grouper sandwich, and we were blown away how good that was. So nice work.
Awesome.
Really nice work.
Glad you liked it.
Yeah, you got to get down there to John's Pass. Check out the Friendly Fisherman. Ain't no joke. If you're hungry, it's a great place to get your meal. And Dylan's right. You've been preaching about getting down to John's Pass this time of year.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little light on
You
the crowd.
slid in there and slid right out.
Slid right in, slid right out. Parking spot.
Yeah, this is the time of year to play tourist for sure, because we are on the cusp, on the brink of tourist season. Yeah, once Valentine's Day rolls around, it starts to pick up a little bit. By March, it's going to be tough to get in there, the Friendly Fisherman, so do it now.
Psychopaths everywhere. Phone lines are open, 1-800-969-9352. Light them up. We'll be back.
From the local Lexus dealers, WFLA News Desk. From local stories to global headlines, News Radio WFLA. Guarantee human.
We can talk about it some more today.
No,
It's just going to make you angry.
Education coordinator Danielle Wirtz of FPL's Manatee Lagoon Eco Discovery Park.
We're so excited for our 10th anniversary.
The Manatee Lagoon was created by FPL after years of manatees gathering at their Palm Beach County Power Plant.
So did you see, I know it doesn't matter to you, but I took Beth to the
Mount Dora High School's new football coach,
Magic game?
Yeah.
Courtside?
Yeah.
has been arrested for solicitation of a child and transmission
It
of
was
X-rated
amazing.
materials.
What do you mean it doesn't matter to me? Sitting
You're not-
courtside at a
you're not-
basketball game would be dope.
Dude, it was incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Like, I'm not super into professional sports. I wouldn't sit there and like watch it on TV, but when you get good seats for like that, it doesn't matter if it's hockey, baseball, it doesn't matter. It's cool to see that level of athleticism up close.
Well, so it was crazy.
And just like meeting those people and seeing them in real life, because you see them on TV, they don't look that impressive. But if you walk up to an NFL lineman and look them in the eyes, it's like, oh, different breed, you know, different level of humanity.
So did I tell you about the night? that we
No,
had?
yeah, you told me that the
Jason Williams.
seats was crazy, but you didn't tell me a story.
So we're walking down the front row after being in the Icon Lounge, getting killer food and free drinks. And I'm looking at the seat numbers. There's some people sitting in some of the seats. We're in seat 24 and 25. Jason Williams is sitting in seat 23. You know who that is?
Yeah, he was a pro.
White chocolate.
Yeah,
Like one of the baddest guards, in my
Yeah.
opinion, that's ever played. He's still out
he
there in his
he
mid-
played for the Magic too, didn't
played
he?
for the Magic.
Yeah.
He played 12 years.
Yeah.
Played at Florida.
He was back when Tracy McGrady was on
Chris
the
Webber.
Magic. Yeah,
He was super.
back when the Magic were good.
Initially, he was a little standoffish, and then him and I got talking hoops. It was so much fun. Beth was like, because I literally we're walking.
Beth was like, "It's my birthday."
We're walking on the floor, and I see him sitting there, and I'm looking at him like he's in seat 23. I'm in 24. I'm like, I go to Beth. I go, this is not happening. There's no way.
Mhm.
Jason Williams is sitting next to me at the Magic game on the floor. There's no way. By the end of the game, him and our Beth was like, by the end of the game, you were finishing one another's sentences. It was ridiculous. I'm like, it was so much fun, dude.
That's cool.
I mean,
He played with Dwight Howard
what
too.
a cool
didn't he?
guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a cool guy, dude.
Dwight
Just-
Howard is a cool dude.
If you watch him on TV or on his podcast or any of that stuff, which I follow him, he's exactly the same way. It was just like Barkley. Like, there's no,
Yeah.
like, he was messing with the refs, messing with the camera dudes,
Mhm.
you know, just his hat's on crooked,
Mhm.
exactly the way he is. No different. No.
That's cool.
Yeah. And then he asked me for my number. He's like, I'm going to come fishing with you. I'm like, come on. He said Jazzy's Barbecue. Have you been to Jazzy's Barbecue in Tampa?
I've heard of it.
He said, he goes, y'all go to Jazzy's? I'm like, no, where's Jazzy's? He goes, we go over once a month just to go to Jazzy's. So it's some of the best barbecue he's ever had. I'm like,
I've heard of it before. I forget where it, but someone told me something similar.
yeah, super cool dude, man. I was really,
Waters Avenue.
I was impressed with
People
the guy.
probably think it's so funny because something like that comes up. I immediately look it up.
Oh, yeah, why not?
813-657-8818 or look them up
Oh.
at brandonjc.net.
It's close to Gulf Council offices.
You'll use the radio in your car more than anything else. When buying a new car, make sure the AM/FM is
No,
simple,
never mind.
clear, and convenient.
10 minutes away. It's kind of like almost south-north Tampa.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, I don't know Tampa really well. Someone from Tampa's probably laughing at me right now.
I want a plan that covers me when I'm traveling the country. Humana has a plan for that.
As a veteran, I want a plan that fills in the gaps my VA coverage doesn't provide.
Carrollwood.
Like dental care.
Humana has a plan for that.
I feel good about my health. I just want care and coverage with predictable costs. No surprises.
You gotta find something new or something
With the Humana Medicare Advantage plan, you
close
can
to it that I
cover
have to
benefits that
come up with
focus on
an
what
excuse to
matters
go to,
most
you know?
Yeah,
Learn more at gethumana.com.
I'm just going to go.
Humana.
I'm going to make
a
the
more
excuse
human
my
way to
belly
healthcare.
is empty.
Humana is a Medicare Advantage HMO and PPO organization with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in any Humana plan depends on contract renewal. From the Service Mine's halls of comfort, our heroes race to save
32 minutes from the house. It's not terrible.
No.
It's that deranged fella, Dr. Surge.
Turtles are fighting.
Oh, it's right off 60 basically. All right.
Is it?
The Veterans. It's right off the Veterans.
Thanks, Mr. Sparky.
And pronto. Spice up the big game with
I think I can pull this off.
Innovative pools and spas.
Gary, the extreme, the 12-hour extreme boat, the Flying Hub 2, ran a trip this past Wednesday, so it's already back on the water. It was a short trip to dry dock. Captain Dave, what's up? Mad Snooka in the house.
Design and features. They have an unparalleled passion for the industry. Call them today at 727-788-1650.
There's Travis and Captain Bobby Woodard.
Net for an estimate. See why Innovative Pools and Spa is the top choice for families in our community.
Captain Polar Bear.
This is the Bartow Ford Real Animals Radio Show, presented by Hubbard's Marina. Now your captains, Mike Anderson and Dylan Hubbard.
Welcome back, 635 here at the iHeart Media Empire. Again, we appreciate you choosing to hang out with us this morning. Again, we are obviously here on the radio. We're on the iHeart Radio app, and we are on the Real Animals and Hubbard's Marina Facebook page, as well as the Hubbard's YouTube channel. Check us out. Phone lines are open here. Questions, comments, fishing reports. We want to talk to you. 1-800-969-9352. Let's go to the phones. Get a report from the beautiful Florida Keys. See what's going on down yonder. Capt Mike Perry joins us. Michael, how are you?
Good morning, fellas. You're sounding good all the way down here.
We're trying, buddy. We're trying. That's
Doing
Derek,
our best.
Derek DeBose. That's Derek's magic.
Hear you talking foods. I just got done at our little local breakfast joint. Had some shrimp and grits, Key West pink shrimp and grits.
Okay, we're hanging up on you now. We have no
all right,
breakfast.
buddy.
If he said Royal Reds, I would have hung up on
We
him.
have no breakfast, and you're rubbing it in. Here, getting hung up on.
The breakfast is on its way, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever had Royal
No,
Red
we,
shrimp?
No,
Oh, dude.
really?
Royal Reds. Have you tried it, Mike?
Yeah. I've had Royal Reds a couple times. They're fantastic.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, you were the one. It wasn't long after you joined the show. You had mentioned them. And I started looking around for them, and then I found them on a menu, and they
Oh,
were
they're-
fantastic.
They're amazing. I love Key West Pinks. Don't get me wrong. I love supporting Florida, buy local, all that good stuff. But whew, they are a different breed of shrimp.
Where do they come from?
Most of them are caught in Argentina.
Really?
There's also a fishery for them in the Gulf. There's like 6 boats that do it in the Gulf of Mexico or Gulf of America or whatever you want to call it, but it's a super deep fishery. They catch these shrimp over 2,000 foot.
Whoa.
It's like 2,000 to 5,000
deep
foot.
water.
Mm-hmm. Imagine trolling a net 3 miles behind your boat like that. If you make a wrong turn, your boat's capsizing. I mean, these are highliner shrimp fishing guys out there on 20, 30-day trips. It's amazing. You can't find them fresh because they're 20, 30, 40-day trips, so they're coming in frozen. So don't kill yourself. You can find them at Publix a lot. They'll have them in the frozen food section around the seafood. But, man, fire.
Really?
They're good.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, try that on for size.
Learning something new, baby. Learning new.
Yeah. The fishing, it's been more missed than hit because of the wind. The wind with all the weather has been terrible. I actually was in the Tampa area catching up on some nursing shifts for a while. And it was cold, as you guys stated. It was cold all over the state. It was cold down here for the Keys. We actually had, and this is something I've only seen it one other time, we had cold-stunned mutton snapper in a couple of the deeper canals. And this is the time of the year where the mutton are everywhere. The bridge guys get them, as I mentioned. And I got a message from my neighbor while I was up your guys' way working, and he sent me a picture. And they were moving. They weren't dead, but they were very nettable. And the neighbor kids apparently went and netted up a bunch of them, took them back over real quick to the Marina, and they have a big, deep shrimp tank that's well oxygenated. Put them in there, and let's say some of them went back in the water. Let's just put it that way. And but it was a cold stun type of situation. And there were 6 or 7 of them, and they were good. They were, from the pictures, they were 8 to 10, maybe a couple 12-pound mutton snapper.
Wow.
But we survived. Yeah, it was weird because, like I said, I'd only seen it one other time, and it was when I was much younger. And they're, I guess, they're the snook of the deep water. They are very temperature tolerant. And just got caught in a canal area, a deep, deep water canal where there's a bunch of bigger charter boats that go in and out of here in the Big Pine Key area. And that's what happened. So other than that, we survived it well. I will tell you this, the key deer, when that cold weather comes, they're moving all over. People complain about them during the summertime about driving, 15, 20 miles an hour all throughout Big Pine. But when that cold weather comes for the Keys, those Big Pine Key deer are everywhere. And I saw 2 of the more dominant males that we have on the island several times. And when you get an 8-point key deer, that's like
shooter.
you, Mike, up there. See,
it's a shooter.
Like your front yard, right?
A 40-pound shooter.
But,
he's on the decline
but
anyway.
Fishing,
It's got 20 pounds
right.
of sausage right there. Key deer sausage.
Exactly. But the fishing's been good when we can get out. The bottom fishing, the snapper fishing's been fantastic. Yellowtail, the mutton, still plenty of mangoes around. Plenty of black grouper, all kinds of bottom species, like Dylan says, heads and tails, and the trolling. It's a billfish season. We're going out today. We're going right out, and we're going after the good old sailfish. It's that time of year. The water's got a good little chop on it, which is something I like, and we're going to go chase down some sailfish today.
Good luck. Nice. Very cool. Well, give us a report tomorrow, brother.
See you, buddy.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
I sure will, guys. Have a great day. God bless tight lines. And remember, when it's cold up north, come south, take a vacation to the Florida Keys.
No doubt. No doubt. Thank you, Michael.
All right, guys. Bye-bye now.
All right, brother. Good stuff. Good stuff. Shrimps?
Yeah, you know what
Florida
makes
Keys?
me kind of sad about that whole report that he just gave?
Tell me.
Is you can catch mutton snapper in canals.
Right.
The Florida Keys is such a special place.
It's
so
ridiculous
beautiful down there.
It's ridiculous.
It's such a cool place to visit for sure.
I was really blessed to get a really cool show chasing some of those micropoons this year down there in August. It was crazy hot, but the micropoon thing was so much fun out of the Keys. And I say it every time I talk about it, every time I go there. I'm driving onto the Keys, headed for Key Largo there, and it irritates me that I'm not there more.
Yeah.
Because it's such a cool place. It really is. Both sides. There's always something to go do. You know, it's just a really, really unique fishery right here in our backyard.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, that could be said about Florida. That's what I love about Florida, right? Is every 2 hours that you drive north, south, east, it is so different and so special.
Yeah,
I mean,
I agree.
The Big Bend area, Crystal River area, I mean, Hudson Beach area. Yeah. You go down south, Fort Myers, Naples area, then you get into Big Cypress, the Everglades, you get into the Keys. We have so much cool stuff around here.
I couldn't agree more.
Take it all for granted.
Yeah, I've been blessed. 20 years, headed into season 20 here, launches first week in April.
I thought you were on like 27.
What?
Sorry.
I don't understand. I really don't. I don't understand why I hang
We
out
made
with
it almost a whole hour.
I don't even,
Come on.
Why do we even hang out with this guy?
Give me a little credit.
I don't even know why. Curious as to why we hang out with this guy. You know what this weekend is, too?
What?
It is our anniversary it's the first weekend in February.
Mm-hmm.
So it's our anniversary for Capt Mel.
Yeah.
Passing of Capt Mel. 15 years.
I thought that was next weekend.
Nope, it's first weekend.
Oh.
First weekend in February. It's actually would have been, I want to say the first show was on the 2nd or 3rd of February, somewhere in there. But we're still, that first weekend is the magical weekend where, unfortunately, we lost the great Captain Mel Berman.
The legend.
The absolute legend for sure. It would have actually.
I still remember waking up early on Saturday mornings to go out in the living room and sit quietly as my dad was on hold, waiting to talk on the show.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah,
no doubt. Yeah, it's unbelievable. 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
Craziness. And he had it for 22 before I got it.
That jingle.
That's 37
Still remember
years.
it.
Yeah, right. Taj Mahal, baby.
Yeah.
Taj Mahal. Shout out to the late great Captain Mel Berman for making all this possible, for us boogering up your airwaves every Saturday morning. It's all Mel's fault. So
yep.
Don't blame us. Don't blame us. But super cool. Also, Real Animals Junior Pro Staff. It's that time of year again. If you have been a member of the Real Animals Junior Pro Staff, or if you know a young angler under the age of 18 that might be Real Animals Junior Pro Staff ready, go to realanimals.com, fill out the application, turn it in. We're starting to take applications now. We're putting the team together. Super blessed to have 6a-8 Florida and Yamaha Outboards, both, again, donating $5,000 each. So we've got $10,000 in scholarship money. We're going to do our summer tournament again. We've got Engel coolers. We've got Bull Bay rods. We've got Gator Jim's gift certificates, all to be given away there. We got snook, redfish, trout, bass, grouper, snapper. So we've got 6 divisions, lots of chances to win. Really looking forward to the 2026 Real Animals Junior Pro Staff. So make sure, if you have a youngster or youngsters that you think would qualify, make sure you fill out the application. We do not accept everyone. Not big fans of every kid gets a trophy. I get turned down for pro staffs all the time. So we're keeping it real. And we do have some criteria that we like the kids to meet. I will tell you this, too, that, we've had, unfortunately, over the last couple years that I've been doing this, we had a couple kids that, ended up videotaping themselves doing some really stupid stuff with fish and stuff like that. And it got brought to my attention, and we had the kids removed from the Real Animals Junior Pro Staff. So, we try to keep it real. And but we'd love to have you, though. Get a goodie box, Real Animals hat, Real Animals Junior Pro Staff shirt, some mirror lures, some goodies. We'll get a measuring board out to you, all that good stuff. And we'll have a summer tournament there, 30 days of fishing. And we'll have a Real Animals Junior Pro Staff, award ceremony and award the college scholarships and all the goodies on that same day as well. We always have that at Gator Jim's there, 3301 Pinellas Point Drive. So make sure, again, if you got junior anglers there that might be right for the Real Animals Junior Pro Staff, we would love to have them on the team. So fill out the application, realanimals.com.
Yes, sir.
Maybe we need to put Jack in there.
He's only 6.
Come
I don't
on,
think he's
bro.
ready.
You don't think he's ready? That kid's tougher than all kids I know. Come on, man.
Yeah, he's a pretty big monster when it comes to like pinfish and
He's training to be a ninja. Now he's training to be a ninja.
Yeah. He's getting into the jiu-jitsu. He's doing motocross today, but God bless him. He has a hard time staying focused still.
Well,
he'll get there.
I wonder where he gets that from.
Yeah, his father for sure. That's my bad.
Yeah, I was going to say,
it'll serve him well later in life. He just has to get through this.
Don't blame this on your wife. Don't do it.
No. It's not her 100%. I know what he got himself into, and that's my bad. But it's all right. It'll help him later.
So do you think we had any, I mean, I again, we talked about it earlier, some spotty freezes or some spotty fish kills. Do you, foresee, did you hear of anything that would make us, panic at all?
I think what's going to happen is the FWC staff has been directed at this. There was an FWC meeting last week in Tallahassee, and the staff was directed to monitor and evaluate the fish kill. What I think is going to happen is there's probably going to be a moratorium on snook and trout, probably maybe Tampa Bay region, but definitely north of Tampa Bay region.
Really?
I would imagine. Due to that kill. Maybe north of here, maybe not trout, but I think snook for sure we're going to see some moratorium for now.
Okay. You know what? If they do their homework and that's what we need,
we'll see. They rely on fisheries independent data, and that's the gold standard when it comes to these sort of decisions. So it'll be interesting to see how that fisheries independent data comes back and what this indices show.
I'll be up there in Crystal River here this coming week, so maybe I'll be able to get some dirt from my boys up there, James Kerr.
I was thinking about that. Maybe we'll try to call some of our guys at FWC and see if they can give us some insight.
Yeah, I need a little dirt on that. Phone lines are open here, 1-800-969-9352, the Bartow Ford Real Animals Radio Show. We'll be back.
USA is off to a perfect start in mixed doubles curling. They want to stick to the plan. Marina and
Game, and I think we're just going to continue doing what we're doing, focusing on ourselves and just making all of our shots as best we can.
Really good eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, make great sushi.